Title: The Shadow Inside My Home. When you grow up believing your home is the safest place in the world, it's hard to unsee the moment that illusion shatters. That I was 17 that summer. My parents had gone away for the weekend. The first time in my entire life they'd ever done that. The house felt different without them. Quieter. Too quiet. For once, I wasn't the kid following the rules. I decided to make the most of it. That night, I invited my girlfriend, Lena, over. She had this reckless energy about her, the kind that made trouble look like fun. As soon as she saw the pool glowing under the night sky, she gave me that grin. "Let's go skinny dipping," she whispered that I hesitated. My neighbors were close, the lights inside were still on, but Lena had a way of pulling me into her world. Within minutes, we were in the pool, laughing, splashing, stealing kisses under the stars. The water was warm, and for a moment, life felt perfect. From the pool, I could see straight through the big glass windows into the living room. The lights inside made the whole house glow like a dollhouse. Every room visible, every corner still and safe. It was beautiful, until it wasn't. Lena was talking about something, her voice soft against the ripples. When I glanced toward the window and froze, there was a shadow on the far wall. Faint but human, moving that my chest tightened. It wasn't a trick of light. I knew that movement. Someone was inside that I whispered to Lena to get out, slow and quiet. She didn't even argue. The look in my eyes must have said everything. She slipped into the pool house while I grabbed a towel and crept toward the kitchen door. The air felt heavy. The kind of silence that makes every sound, every drop of water on the floor, feel deafening. That I grabbed the first knife I saw on the counter and stepped into the living room. The TV was off. The curtains swayed gently, even though the windows were closed. A chair was slightly pulled out. A mug sat on the counter I hadn't used. A picture frame hung crooked. Someone had been there. Maybe still was. I moved through the house slowly, each breath shallow, each step deliberate. Every room I cleared, every door I checked, the fear built higher in my chest. And then, nothing. No broken locks. No open windows. No one hiding in the closets. When the police arrived, they searched everything. No sign of entry. No footprints. No explanation. They left telling me maybe I imagined it. But I knew what I saw. Lena and I barricaded ourselves in the bedroom that night. Sleep wasn't even an option. Around 4 in the morning, I heard it again. The sound of someone walking upstairs. The boards creaked, slow, deliberate footsteps. That I grabbed the same knife, heart pounding, and ran to the hallway. By the time I reached the front door, it was wide open. Whoever or whatever had been inside was gone. The next morning, I walked into the kitchen and froze. Every single knife gone. Not the cash, not the jewelry, just the knives that I felt like a message, one I couldn't understand. When my parents came back, I told them everything. They tried to act calm, but I saw it in their faces. The disbelief, the unease, the quiet fear. They didn't want to name that. I still live with that memory. That shadow moving through the house I grew up in. I've told myself every rational explanation in the book. A reflection, a trespasser, maybe even a prank. But deep down, I know it wasn't that simple. Because sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, I swear I still hear the faint creak of those same floorboards and the sound of someone walking away with my knives.